Hey guys, Cal here today with the 2023 Toyota Corolla Cross LE, and today we're going to take a look at this thing and see, is the middle of the road Corolla Cross the one that you guys should buy? Alright guys, so we're going to start by taking a look at the front end of the Corolla Cross LE here. So you'll see it does have your matte black inserts and the grille there. Wrapped around the grille you do have that gloss black surround, and then you have your Toyota logo front and center. In your headlights, you do have an LED headlight and an LED daytime running light, and then you have a halogen turn signal right in the middle. And then on the LE model, you do not have a fog light, so there's no fog light in the fog light spot down below. All right guys, coming down to our wheel here, you will see they are Continental Pro Contact tires wrapped around your 17-inch alloy wheel, and that is a 215/65/17 size for your tires there. And then on your side mirror, you do have these LED turn signals as well as the blind zone alert on the rear side there. And then Toyota also is giving you the passive entry on the 2 front door handles only. It's not on all 4. And then up top, you do have those black roof rails. So if you guys are going on vacation, you need some extra storage, you will be able to put a roof box or a roof basket up top. So that is very, very nice to have those roof rails on there. Not all competitors have these, so that's really nice of Toyota for putting those on. And then it does also have the black plastic cladding down below. So a lot of auto manufacturers are jumping on this trend, and so is Toyota with the Corolla Cross. It at least gives the car a little bit more of a rugged look, sort of like the RAV4. And then the fuel door back here, you will see that you cannot open it from the outside. You do have to use the button that is inside in order to access that. All right guys, and there's really nothing too interesting in the back end of the car to look at here, but you do have your LED turn signals and your halogen running lights right there. You have your halogen reverse lights, and then I think these lights right here are just reflectors. I don't think they actually light up. And then all your badging on the back of the Corolla Cross LE here is all chromed out. And then you do also have your rear windshield wiper right in the middle. All right guys, and taking a quick look at the trunk of the Corolla Cross here, it is on the same rough size as the Honda HR-V, even though this thing is a little bit shorter than the Honda HR-V, so it does have a really good size trunk for the size of this car in general. And really, when you're looking at it, it does look big. I mean, it reminds me of the size of the Chevy Equinox trunk, and that one, even though on paper the Equinox trunk is much larger than this one, this still seems like right around that size. It is a pretty big trunk back here for what it is. All right guys, and I know you're not necessarily buying the Corolla Cross for its performance, but I did want to take a quick look under the hood for you guys. This is a 2-liter 4-cylinder that puts out 169 horsepower and 150 pound-foot of torque. So not very impressive numbers, but it's certainly not a sports car. And it does route all that power through a CVT transmission as well. And even though it might not be the quickest SUV on the road, it does have great fuel economy. It has 29 miles to the gallon in the city and 32 miles to the gallon on the highway. So this thing does get great fuel economy. Okay guys, here we are in the back seat of the Corolla Cross LE here, and it's not a very special place to be, really, because it is the LE, but I will say the seating material, even though it is a cloth fabric, it does feel pretty nice. Like, it does feel nicer than, say, like the Honda HR-V fabric. Like, it feels pretty tough, feels pretty durable, might even be pretty stain resistant. So I do like the cloth that they're using on the seats in here. And on your door, you do have just your window switch for your rear passengers, as well as a little cup holder on the door panel itself that looks like it might be big enough for like a 12-ounce can of soda. Not really much anything else bigger. And then in the center in the back seat, you do have your AC vents for your rear passengers, and then you do have some USBs down below. There are 2 of them, so if you have 2 of the rear seat passengers sitting back here, you will be able to charge their phones. All right guys, and here we are in the front seat of the Corolla Cross LE here. Now you will see it does have that nice leather wrapped steering wheel followed by that rubber section in the center. And then you do have that big chrome Toyota logo right in the center of the wheel there. On the left side of the steering wheel, you do have your controls for your driver information center up front in the center of the speed gauges there. You do have the button to pick up and hang up phone calls, as well as the button to activate your Siri if you're trying to make some phone calls. And then you do have the volume buttons to turn up or turn down your radio. And then on the right side of the steering wheel, you do have all your cruise control buttons right there, as well as the button for your adaptive cruise control or your lane keep assist, or the button down below to skip through the songs on your playlist, or skip to the next radio station if you are on FM or Sirius. All right, guys, now in the center, you'll see your radio screen here. It is an 8-inch display. I will say it does have a really nice look. It looks really crisp, especially compared to some of the other displays on the market. Now, you do have your music button here, which will allow you to access your FM and your Sirius radio. And then when you click up here, you will notice that this navigation feature, you do have to pay for, it looks like. And then when you click this button up here, up top, or the phone button, it will bring you right back to the Apple CarPlay if you have it already hooked up, or say your Android Auto. And then if I hit that Toyota button again, it's gonna bring me back to that screen. And then this button right down here is just your trip information or any vehicle alerts that you should know about. And then the button on the bottom there is just all of the general vehicle settings. So I have to say that this display has been much better and much easier to use than some of the past Toyota displays that we have seen. So really, really like this new setup. All right, and in the center, right below that radio screen, you do have your 2 air vents, your button for the hazards, and then you do have your climate controls all down below here. You have your little temperature control right there, but it is not a dual zone climate, so it is only a single zone climate in the LE here. That is your fan speed on the right side there. And then you do have all the buttons down here for your front defrosters, rear defrosters, all that good stuff. All right, guys, and then down below the radio and the climate control, you will see we do have a USB charger right down here. And then you do have your wireless charging in the Corolla Cross LE as well down here. You do have to hit the little power button to use it. So I like how they give you that option just in case you are storing anything down here that's metal or whatever. And then your shifter here does have a manual shift option. If you shift it into drive and then simply push it to the left, it will put it in manual mode. All right, guys, here we are just taking a quick little driver view of the Corolla Cross here. So we're gonna do a little acceleration run for you guys just to see how this thing gets up and goes. So here we are. Okay. All right, so it does have pretty stout pickup. Like, it does have pretty low performance numbers. You have that 169 horsepower and that 150 pound-foot of torque, but it really doesn't feel like that. It does feel like it has a bit more power than that. It's certainly nothing exciting, but I will say that it does at least feel like it has adequate power, and the CVT transmission is pretty much exactly what I would expect out of a CVT transmission. They pretty much all feel like each other, and this one feels just like the CVT that is in the Honda HR-V. And one more thing I wanted to include in our review, guys, is the steering on this. I will say I do really like the steering on this car. Not only does the steering wheel have a great feel in your hand, it's a really comfortable steering wheel, but when you turn the car, you know exactly where it's going. It's really, really sharp steering in this. I like it. As soon as you turn, you know right where the car is going. So very sharp steering on this. Really, really like that. And another thing I wanted to say, as far as the comfort in this car goes, I would not say the seat is very comfortable at all. It's great for around town, maybe making a 1 or 2 hour trip down the highway. But if it was my choice, I would not want this as my road trip vehicle. All right, guys, and just wanted to do a quick shot of the Corolla Cross's window sticker. You have the LE all-wheel drive. Most of the features on this one were standard. There really weren't too many add-ons, but you do have that standalone moonroof package, which I like how they give you that, so you don't have to get a huge package just to get the sunroof. And then you do have those all-weather floor and cargo liners on this one, so only 2 extra options on this one. So this LE all-wheel drive Corolla Cross came in at $29,819. All right, guys, I appreciate you watching my review of the Toyota Corolla Cross LE. I wanted to give a quick shout out to Bob Johnson Toyota. They were the ones that let me use this vehicle to review for you guys. So if you're interested in this one, I have all their info in the description down below. If you guys did enjoy today's video, don't forget to subscribe to see more videos just like this one of new car reviews and other stuff in the future. And leave a like on today's video and comment below what vehicles you want to see me review in the future, because I just might be able to get my hands on them. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.